I simply said that after thousands of years of colonialism, all the attractive women being extracted by evil men while they shun martial arts heroes means that all the attractive women we have are defective, cowardly, hero-shunning traitors to God. Certainly no one could disagree with that. You put it that simply, boom, it's open and shut. These are generations. This isn't just one family and out pops a kid. No, this is thousands of years of should have known better. Attractive harlots surrounded by pirate-like rapist filth. How could they possibly be anything but defective, shallow, empty scum? And what do we see in their works? Do we not see them shunning the top martial artists still? Do we not see them ignoring my calls to submit instead of submitting themselves to a corporate capitalist, crony capitalist, pirate, skull and bones, devil, rape cult, drug, illusion-based, despicable beta system? They sacrifice themselves and their children to beta serpent trash. Generations of this has taken place. A snake eating its tail can never magically transform into a falcon. Attractive females are evil and unworthy. Unattractive ones are also hopelessly defective in their own ways. I'll leave it to you to work the angles and figure out why that is. And they're certainly dead wrong if they expect me to settle, especially now. It is obvious to see why good dies with me. The biggest victim, arguably the only victim, is the blameless one. Everyone else is doing something wrong and getting burnt while playing with Promethean fire. Luciferian fire in the belly, if you will. We see trickle down, ill-gotten gain, blood money. Trickle down. Can you then say, well, my husband works hard every day. But who does he work for? But he works hard every day. No, bitch. Who the fuck does he work for? I don't want to hear he's a good provider. You stupid blood money, drunk off the blood of the martial arts hero type of bitch. Then out of your blood and body comes a baby covered in blood. Metaphorically and otherwise. I don't want to hear he can provide for you, you stupid bitch. I don't want to hear he can take care of me. I don't want to hear from you. And in a less obvious situation, I don't want to hear it for some slut on a pirate ship. In a less fucking obvious situation. You mind control hussy. You immature skank. You less than bar wench. God-defying scoundrel. What the fuck is wrong with the dumb bitch who doesn't see that I'm right? No. I don't want to hear that he can provide for you or that he's not rich while he provides for you. Who the fuck is he working for? One baby's head on your table when you eat dinner every day doesn't make you worthy. Just because you don't have 100 babies' heads on your table when you eat dinner doesn't mean that you're not a God-defying, God-hating skank. The fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Your brain function. Where's your point of reference? A provider. The pedophile church. Stupid. I get arguments from lesser forms of life, so help me they're lesser. And their arguments are despicable. You're a lesser form of life. Please, feel free to make a fool of yourself. But what the fuck? You are a lesser form of life making a despicable, dishonorable argument. Yes, you should submit, you stupid fuck. The fuck's wrong with bitches these days, I'll tell you. And the men that roll with them. We're shipmates. Fucking bitch shit. You both are wearing interchangeable thongs. Unworthy, shallow, determined to make evil scum seem good, unwise filth, excrement. Your worldly energy is what makes this a lake of fire, not the heat from the sun. The Luciferian desire to live that warms your bellies makes this piece of shit a world a lake of fire. I need to explain why that is. I wouldn't be surprised if I did, because bitches are that fucking stupid. They say I'm not stupid while doing extremely stupid things. Knowledge does not equal life. Just because you know it's wrong doesn't make you smart when you do something that's wrong, you stupid fucking bitches. I can't imagine how anyone puts up with this kind of harlot trash. I tell you the truth, if they were my wives, I would crush their skulls. My goodness. Number one, how were they made? What could be the exception after 7,000 years of Sumer and savage dominance, with everything led up to it but the top martial art pharaoh only sticking around? His bloodline only staying here until mind control means it is pointless to stay around, right? They're like, look, the mysteries, the Babylonian mysteries of mind control, popular science. Is this some conspiracy theory magazine? No. Is this unpopular science? No. Is this in your face in case you haven't heard it before? You should have believed a dog barking it type of shit? Yes. Fucking hell.
I'm leaving now.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah. All right. Vampires drunk each generation with trickle-down blood money. You're vampires, feeding yourselves with human suffering, luring people into your Babylonian trap. Like, hey, doesn't this look fun? Come on, guys. Getting all butthurt when they don't do it your way. Hey, that's not how it's supposed to be. You know? My goodness. Complicit doesn't cover it. You are bloodsuckers. Doubt it not. Who slept with who and why? False cultural, racial, economic, political, craft, hypocrite, religious group, corporate-sponsored, and selfish-based pride, right? Their blood, the fence. The H is the fence. What is keeping you from God and vice versa? It has to do with your blood. Where does your perspective come from? Right? Your brain function, your bloodline, as it meets the Babylonian nurture. Were you like a fish out of water? I can't take it. This is not right. And insisting on doing the right thing? No. Were you like, I'm going to find my life? You know? Who would want to find their life in the bed of a rape cult, coward, beta, hero-defying, God-hating piece of shit? It's the kind of sluts that I'm talking about. And again, I don't want to hear, a girl has to eat. So what? So you can live in this rape cult society and play your part? A girl has to live so she can help rape cult scum rape and kill people? A girl has to live so she can benefit from 60 million plus preventable deaths a year? That's what a girl has to live for? That's what you're not submitting for? You're defying God for what? My goodness. Little kids should know better. Too bad their brain does not function effectively. Number two, all roads show that they are Roman-styled concubines or non-Horus son of Ra martial arts system having different groups of people. Okay, emerge before it is too late. Okay, when the devil is going to rape your kid right in the ass, his whole life. Do you say, well, my children, it's my children why I'm going to give my children to the devil. It is because of my children that I'm going to give my children to the devil. What's worse than giving your children to the devil, you stupid bitch? Be ready to die. And if you're serving God, let me rewind. There's one thing worse than that. That is giving your children to the devil because you're defying God. If your child ends up in the hands of the devil while you're serving God, that is destiny. That's what faith is, you shallow Western cunt. Fuck's wrong with you? Wait for it. I don't want to hear. But he can provide for me. A girl's gotta eat. What kind of beta garbage is that? I'm a warrior of God, but he can provide for me, and a girl's gotta eat, so I'm gonna give my children the devil and say, you do the devil's work very well, you find your lives. Utterly despicable. You expect someone who came to bring a sword to be like, I forgive you. He did not come to bring a fucking box of tissues for you to cry on a river while you're defying the obvious way to serve God, you stupid Western slut. What the fuck don't you get? My goodness. You have no idea how frustrating it is. Moving on. Number 3. They reject submission to God's Horus martial arts spirit, which is only in me. Number 4, it is the noble versus the unworthy. The noble, the ball, the world, right? No world, no material direction for me. No lies, no set, no jackal. And you don't have to be ball, but you got to be jackal and help us jack all the people who are trying to find their lives. First, we convince them that it's not so bad to find your lives. Then we get them to serve us. The jackal. Utter bullshit. Number 5, and of course the jackal and La and Yah are connected. Number 5, of the least insightful, the most evil in the sight spectrum of vision, Vise, I, On is Heliopolis, or in Sia, right? Sia means intelligence. See, so, say, a. In the Egyptian order, right? Think about these idiots and their argument. There's no way around this one, okay? These guys' argument was, I am the God that led you out of Egypt, right? That's their argument. Egyptians were talking about intelligence. Where is your argument that the alpha male is wrong? It doesn't exist. See, so, say, a. Sia, S-I-A, means intelligence. Backwards, it's AIs. If you don't address the main Egyptian argument for intelligence in a very straightforward, direct, non-debatable, definitive manner, have you magically conquered the opposition view? No, you haven't. They didn't say the detestable idea that the alpha male should be given his rightful place. No, they said pay the worker his wages. Did I have this on this thing? Somewhere in the Bible it says pay the worker his wages. Anyway. You refuse to stop seducing devils and or giving them a PR lift. Have you ever, is it just me, or have you noticed when you pick up a magazine, not necessarily this one, this is a female energy martial art magazine. You pick up a magazine, you open it, you see the car pictures, right? It's an attractive girl. What's she doing? She's marketing for Babylon. What do you think she's doing? Oh, you think she's the Virgin Mary times 10? She's helping these sex cult ninnies say, conform and buy a car whether you can afford it or not. Be our Babylonian bitch. Do-do-do-do-do. Some music or something, right? So let's look at the martial art argument. Okay. While women more often chose honor through achievements in agriculture, in trade, and motherhood, some women chose the path of warriorhood. Again, this is this guy's argument. It's similar to mine, very similar, but there's some differences. I do think in certain situations women can excel in agriculture. They can work the field. They can excel in trade, and certainly they're supposed to excel in motherhood. I do believe that's their true purpose, to submit to a man of God and to have him choose whether or not it's right to have a child or not, and to be ready to die for Pharaoh at this time when there is no logical way to plant a seed and tell yourself, I'm doing the right thing. No, you're not. You're bringing a child into the material Babylonian world where there is no way for them to connect to God after I die. Even if you've never heard of me, you should still know that this world is extremely evil, and the odds are slim to none that there's a chance for your child to live an honorable life. You know, no one buys or sells without accepting the mark of the beast. No one goes out in the fucking off the grid without the beast fucking them in the ass in more ways than one. So why would you bring your kid into this fucking world? It's a no-brainer. Abraham and Isaac, what is he telling you? He's telling you there comes a time when you need to sacrifice for God. Then wasn't the time, now is. Okay. Such women took on the ascriptive status of warriors. These brave warriors, whether biologically male or female, were awarded great respect in the communities. Among other honors, they could qualify for missions to the most prominent secret or closed societies in their communities. Among the most prestigious of the closed societies were the paramilitary, military, leopard, and war societies, which held mastery over lethal combat arts. Reproductive cycle, pair A, who gets to make the call? The pharaoh gets to make the call, the top martial arts. Throughout Biafra, and that is how it's supposed to be, not necessarily how all the different leopard societies, some wore thongs, did it.